What an honor it is to be joined by the man who takes care of the Grey Cup. This is Jeff McWhinney. First of all, Jeff, what exactly is your title and what do you do with the Grey Cup?
My name is Jeff McWhinney. I'm a fan with a real cool job. I work for the Canadian Football League and the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. My job is 3,950 names that are on there as of June 10th of this year. We're advancing forward to 2023. We're going to see something happen that's pretty magical. The teams are just neck and neck all the way through. It's beautiful to see this game. It's truly Canadian. 321 names in the Hall of Fame. There's over 100,000 players that have gone through this great league, and we got one cup, and we got one nation. It's one of the greatest locker rooms in the world. This storybook has two verbs, as presented on the top and dedicated on the bottom, and it's 3,950 great chapters to it. And you guys happen to be one of them. We're all sons and daughters of this great league and this great nation. And it's really fun to be part of this Canadian Football League.
Jeff, how did you land this gig?
Right spot, right time. I just happened to be in a green room with a number of guys, some happen to be Hall of Famers. We started talking, and my father's a Grey Cup champion from 1954, and I happened to be weaned on this, and we had some conversation, and I said, you know what? No, actually, that happened like this in 1958. The CFL became and Sidney Halter was our commissioner. He started in Winnipeg on the corner of Higgins and Main. And they said, where the hell were you born? Were you born in 1909? And I said, nah, you know what? I just fell in love with this game. It's very easy.
How old is the Grey Cup?
We're going to be 115 years old. We've suspended for 5 years, 4 years from 1915, just after 1915, we go to war, suspended for 4 years. And then, of course, the one that's not going to be put on a plaque is the suspension year for the pandemic.
I know today seeing the Grey Cup up close and personal was my first time. I was awestruck. What are some of the reactions that you see from fans right across the country when they see the Grey Cup?
Well, the first time, it's interesting because I'll just preface it with this. If I've opened up this kit 40,000 times, I get the same feeling every single time. I'm with my dad again. I'm with some great players that were like uncles to me. It makes a big difference. For the ones that I completely empathize with them when they open the kit up and they see for the first time, I see tears. I see a lot of joy. When they see sons and daughters, some grandsons, some granddaughters of players, some of the neat things there are they rekindle a relationship with a grandfather that may never have seen their name on the Grey Cup. For me, that's what this job is all about, is to make sure that this Canadian game, this great history book, never loses its flavor, and it hasn't. It just keeps gaining and gaining because the stories behind it, whether it's here in Halifax, and believe me, when I walked into Halifax, I felt like I was at home.
Obviously, you want to keep the shine on that beautiful Grey Cup, but what is the significance of these white gloves that you're wearing, Jeff?
It's representative of the monarch. The monarch is, as you know, the monarchy will have a footman, which takes care of all the silverware in the House of Windsor, and as Earl Grey was the Governor General, the 9th Governor General of our great country, his leadership team, King Edward, was the one that, when they brought it over, that silverware must be taken care of with the same reverence that it was if it was in the House of Windsor. So any silverware gets the same treatment. Plus, it's a purity to make sure that a champion's chalice is prepared for a champion.
You've talked about a lot of the cool things that you've gotten to do with this cup and opening it up 40,000 times. What's one of the real cool things about this job that you love each time you do it?
That I can do this anywhere and no one will make an attempt at that chalice. They respect it once they see it. I'll be 2 o'clock in the morning coming home from an event and we'll stop and we'll open it up, and someone that has maybe exceeded their level in libations that evening may have had an opportunity to take there's a sign of respect here, and it doesn't matter what day at the time of the day is. We see respect all over the place because of this great nation's chalice.
Jeff McWhinney, you're originally from Winnipeg. You're in Halifax. You're the keeper of the cup. We appreciate your time.
Okay, God bless you and God bless Canada.
Indeed. Thank you.